Welcome, brothers and sisters! Welcome, brothers and sisters, to the Twisted Carnival tutorial video about miniatures. First up, this tutorial will be focusing on handles. What's it used for? Why should you use it? And making it the cheapest one. Handles will help you by allowing you not to hold the miniature awkwardly for long periods of times. Like so. It's used for a nice relaxing thing that you can easily hold for longer periods of time. This is the first one I made simply just using an old dice tray and some blue tack. But I learned that it's only sticking to the rim of certain bases. Like ones with a flat base, it works wonderful, but Games Workshop has these indented ones, you can say, and it's only sticking onto the edge of it, so it's falling off all the time. So I decided to look around the household and make something with a photo holder. This is like a clip that pretty much what happened is I got some spews, as you can see there a little bit. Let me just try and focus it for you guys. You can see some blue spews which came off the Warhammer set that I got, and just pretty much hot glue into place allows it to move it around with just the fingers alone, allowing it to smooth it out, twist it, turn it, which is actually holding it in place much more better than the other one. But from what I'm saying, I think I wasted too much hot glue on this. As you can see, it's dripping halfway down, and I found the connection a bit poor sometimes. So I decided to remake it in a sense, and see the same idea of a photo holder, but there's something different. There's no super glue on this part here. There's none whatsoever. As you can tell, none on this, because all the super glue is now just right here underneath it all. Simply, from what I'd done, was just simply grabbing an old super glue stick, like one of these. You can pick these up from your local Reddit shop for $2. Just taking once you finish it, I took it off and just used the lid. And the part you need the most is not this part here, because that won't do anything. It's the actual lid part. Simply put some hot glue right in the crevice there, right in the hole. Let me focus it a bit. I won't fucking focus because there's a piece of shit camera, not used for micro. But there's a piece of small hole there. Just super glue that straight on top to a bottle lid. I got the bottle for 76 cents because it's cheap. I love the taste of it. And just super glue in place. Allow it to make it some blue tack on top of it. Allow it to make it more thin. Can you just use that? That feels much more better. But the problem about these, it's only good for certain size bases. Not all bases shall be allowed on it. But the best feature about this one, I say, is the fact I can take off the clips and put a new one on. And since it's simple, since I've been using lots of super glue by those ones, you can just attach it to a new one. I'm going to try to make a bigger size bases for larger projects. It might need to be two of them too wide, but it will lose its fit. Like how I'm doing this. Like I love like bend it and get into places without moving this whole lot. It's gonna take a while for people to get used to it because it's new, but this is how I paint my miniatures. It seems weird at the time at first, but after a while, the reason why I like it the most is that I can get underneath without touching the actual holder, like because it's not implanted, well, whatever the word is, because it's all underneath the base. So that's why I like these ones the most. That's why I like to make these ones. In total, if you look around, I got the photo holder for $14 at Officeworks. Comes in a pack of 4. Bottle lids, you'll probably always be buying them anyway, so it costs cheap because it's everyday use. Super glue, on the other hand, you probably be using it at the same time, but you probably have different styles. I got the super glue at Reddit Shop for $2, so pretty much it's literally just under $17 to make one of these photo holders. Really dead cheap. On the other hand, this miniature cost me about $50 for the set. Oh well. I mean, what can you do? Oh no! Auto shutdown initiated. I guess that's my time to go. So, sweet dreams, my little ones.